okay? Our first speaker is a respected community pillar, Brother Albert Sonny Campbell, executive member of the Circle of Brotherhood. And for me, I had the pleasure of been working with this brother. We like real brothers, you know, for 5 to 6 years, man, right? We already knew one day we was gonna cross paths and do something big, so this is just the beginning. So Mr. Campbell has dedicated his life to uplift the community, mentoring youth, and addressing social challenges head on. And I mean head on and hands on. I know that for a fact, right? His leadership with the Circle of Brotherhood has brought powerful initiatives to Miami, fostering brotherhood education opportunities for those most in need. Please give my brother Albert, they used to call him Big Money Sonny, but it's Sonny now, Campbell, right? But he's looking like Big Money Sonny tonight. So put your hands together for brother.
Yes, my name is Albert Sonny Campbell. My friends call me Brother Albert, but my family calls me Sonny. You could call me either one, but after my speech, I hope you just call me. This evening, I'm here to speak about my organization, the Circle of Brotherhood, an organization consisting of men dedicated to solving our own community problems. I want you to know who we are and why we need to exist in our community. This year, as we mark the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, we confront the truth. Drugs devastates families, communities, and futures. Our work is grounded in prevention and resources that allow people to stay in their communities and have a real chance to choose a different path. The Circle of Brotherhood is organized by 6 departments, all vital, with each other working together in neighborhoods to keep them safe and hopeful. Here's the 6 departments. Number 1, we have the peacemakers. When violence strikes, we connect with law enforcement to protect and support the greater community as well as our community. We are that calming voice in the midst of chaos. Talking about the Circle of Brotherhood. Number 2, we have the reentry department, where we meet returning citizens where they are. We help them find available resources such as housing assistance, food assistance, and mental health assistance. We help people find jobs. Next, we have our Youth Success Department. Our Youth Success coaches enter the darkest corners of our community and show our children a life beyond violence. We help them understand that they have a future beyond drug use and jail. Our Health and Wellness Department. We provide a safe space for mindfulness meditation and healthy living, offering guidance, balanced eating, exercise, and a holistic well-being to nurture my body and mind. Then we have our Justice Advocate Department. As you know, sometimes innocent people get caught up in the criminal justice system. Our Justice Advocate Department is led by Brother Thomas James, a brother that has spent 32 years in prison only to get recognized because his case finally made it to the Rolling Stone newspaper. And so the system had to go back and do what they should have done for him before he spent one day. Thank you for joining us, Thomas James.
Bravo.
Last but not least, we have our housing department, where we help clients find affordable housing. Our goal is to equip them with tools they need to rebuild their lives and join the community with dignity and support. Our organization is necessary.
Amen.
Let me tell you why. Imagine an undesirable looking people hanging out around your children's school. Imagine looking for a box for your daughter's art project and someone is sleeping next to the dumpster near the boxes. We help people find housing. Imagine you were on your way to the store or a public library and someone comes up to you and asks you for money. We help people find jobs so this doesn't have to happen. Imagine you were on your way to a play and someone taps loudly and aggressively on your window asking you, can they wash your car window? We help people become productive citizens. You don't want these scenarios, and we don't want these scenarios. Our funding have been cut off, and we need everybody to help us. Our goal is to contain these problems so they don't spill into neighboring communities. We can help people when the problem is contained in our community. We, through the Circle of Brotherhood, build up communities on our own. According to Scale and Safety, a community-based public safety initiative, there has been a decline in firearm-related homicides in the areas where we provide services. We are effective. We need you to help us stay effective. Our goal is to spread the word. I am available to talk to anyone who will hear. There is help available for our people, but our funding cuts stop our ability to help. This affects everyone. It affects me, it affects you, it affects my family, it affects your family. We are one community. Thank you very much. I left a couple of minutes of my time for any questions.
So many questions.
What area do you actually work at? What area in Dade County? Anywhere?
Anywhere you call us, anywhere that you are unsafe at, anywhere where people are walking around on drugs like they're losing their mind, anywhere where our children need their uncle that has lived experience. Anywhere, see, me, because of my lived experience, am made out of the material to see a youth who you may look at and see him innocent, but I can look at him and almost determine what he's going through, and he don't have to say anything. I am the most interesting man alive. Thank you very much.
Sir,
You have a question?
before you leave,
Got a question?
before you leave, what prompted you to create the circle? What made you decide to do that? And just so you know, I've been working in affordable housing in Miami-Dade County for over 30 years. So I'd love to know what you need, so maybe I can help.
So I didn't create the circle.
No?
However, I was in a situation that I prayed for an avenue by which I can demonstrate that in which I am made out of. And so to answer your question, you could go to our website at www.circlebrotherhoodmiami.org and see the great works that we have been doing in our community. And we would love for you to aid and assist us. However, at the same time, we would like to know how can we help you.
Brother, you had another question?
Oh, no, he answered my question. I'm going to your website.
Brother Al,
Yes.
I have a question. Why did they cut your funding with all this support?
Life in the
That's a $1
fountain.
million question.
I'm glad you asked that question. Sometimes I think about the lives that we save every day. I think about the mothers who have become so fed up and afraid of their own children that they drop them off to us, maybe with the intentions of not coming back. And before they walk off, we say, hold on, just give us a minute. And we'll go get him in 30 minutes, we'll bring him back. And he won't be totally different, but he'll be somebody that their mother can deal with. And so I wonder, and I ride in my car, sometime I weep, because I understand that it was a man that came here and he only wanted to save us.
Amen.
And the people only wanted to kill him. And so I think about the material that I'm made of, and the Circle of Brotherhood made of. We are saving lives each and every day. And the people that got the funding, they know that we are saving lives. So that's a question we need to find out for those that got the money that want to cut off people that are saviors in our community. And I just thank God that he chose me to be one of them.
Thank you.
yeah, my question
Okay.
was actually a combination of that right there. You know, since the funding been, I know for myself, you know, the Brotherhood been helping out with the youth with summer jobs every year and stuff. The Brotherhood able to continue that operation
So that's another good question. So I'll say that Donald Trump cut the funding for 365 nonprofit organizations that had their boots on the ground doing work in the streets. We were one of those organizations. And so the brother asked, will we be able to continue? When we looked at our phones last week, we didn't think we was gonna get paid. Now we got another pay period coming around. We don't know if we are going to get paid. However, we have increased our work. However, boots are still worn down because they still in the grounds where the people that they know the ground need healing, but we still gonna do the work
Yes.
in spite of,
Yes,
because we are saved. Thank you very much.
yes.
All right, y'all can do a little bit.